One of the characteristics of agriculture is risk. In fact, for almost everybody that you engage by way of trying to solicit for their ideas or knowledge in agric, would try as much as possible to prepare you for the risk involved in agriculture. But tell me why you want to start production before you think of the people that will buy. I mean, tell me why you want to go and bring your day-old chicks before you think of people that you are going to sell to. Once you do these things, then you increase the chance of you losing everything that you are going to work for. Of course, I understand agric has a lot of risk, but if you are going to do things the right way, then I can promise you that you are going to mitigate all this risk and then make profit from your agricultural business. Gone are the days where agric was treated as a mere primary production. But these days, if you want to be successful in farming, of which people have been very successful in farming, you have to handle it as a business. Now, are you sure you are going to import goods from China without thinking of the people that will buy? Or you want to tell me that you went to China, import goods without having anybody in mind that you are going to sell to? No. You probably engage some people, find out the variety or even the type of what you are going to import. Before you went to China or any other place to import what you brought. But why do you want to start planting without consulting or without engaging the people that are going to consume, the type they want, when they want, and even the form that they want? If you do this, you are going to be successful in your farming business. If you are going to abandon this and go straight into the production, then you subject whatever you are going to do to risk. So you run agric as a business. So before you even think of investing in agric, you first have to go around and find out what the people are buying. In fact, what has the demand on the market. If you find out what has the demand on the market, then you have to go back, find out the type they want, when they want it, and how they want it. In fact, the market is saturated, but once you enter, everybody has the specification or the variety that they want. For example, if you want to produce tomatoes, you realize that people who are using it for restaurants, people who are using it for choba, have a specification that they want. Now, when you also go to the market women, probably you realize that they also have a type or a variety that they also want. Now, if you go to the people who add value in terms of making it, turning it into a finished good like tomato paste and all other tomato byproducts that we have on the market, you would also realize that they also have a type of variety that they also want. Now, if you go to the market and you find out all these things, after you are done producing, then you know who you are going to sell to. But if you don't do any of this and you choose to produce the type that you want, you may end up producing, and when you are about harvesting, there wouldn't be any market for you to sell. In this case, you are going to face what we call the market risk. There wouldn't be anybody to buy, or even if they are going to buy, you are not going to get the price as you want. So yes, of course, we know agric has a lot of risk, but certain things you do mitigate this risk and make your farming business profitable.